have mixed emotions about this book. So this book started out so horribly that I had to put it down and come back to it 3 weeks later. The beginning of Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side starts out with Jessica going to the bus stop and getting a strange sense of something ooky is going on. Ooky yet sexy. And decides to look in that direction. And in that direction is a mysterious tall dark figure who's a vampire and wants to make her his wifey. Tall dark stranger's name is Vlad. He's a vampire. Whoa, wait, twist ending, so is she. So, that wasn't a twist ending. That's from the beginning of the book. I'm not gonna do any spoilers without specifically alerting you. Can you guys hear the train in the background right now? Because I'm looking at it, and it's really distracting me. Damn you, train transportation. So this whole book is about Jessica struggling with the revelation that she is someone she never wanted to be, or told herself she never wanted to be. And just when normal life seems so close in her grasp, she's just like thrown into this completely separate ordeal that she wasn't prepared for, that no one had warned her about. And Vlad is pretty much the most adamant about her making her claim as anyone in the book is, and she's a little resistant. She's, as a character, she's a bit headstrong, a bit stubborn, as most female protagonists in YA tend to be, and she's a little spunky. She's a little what I like to call dumb. She's love dumb. When she's in love, she doesn't really admit it. She just kind of acts really weird and hopes he gets it. So, you know, like a high schooler would. So that's good. That's what she is. She's in high school. She's coming of age. She's coming into her own. And she's love dumb, pretty much. Vlad, on the other hand, is a gentleman at heart. Very snooty. And I like snooty characters. He has a very strong sense of pride, a very strong sense of self in general, which I like. He's just cool. Vlad's cool. Me and Vlad tweet each other on the weekends. We're like, whatever. It's not a big deal. So, yeah. What I appreciated about Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side was the depth and the time that it took to reach said depth in the relationship between Jessica and Vlad. If you've read it, you know I am doing that. If you haven't read it, it's because she has another vampire-y name. Because vampires can't be named Jessica. That's against the rules. So, just something to look out for. But what I was saying is that I adore long-term growth relationships. I want to see change. I want to see conflict. I want to see depth. I want to see sacrifice. I want to see, you know, I want to see love happen. I don't want to see it. I don't want you to tell me that it happened. Like, I want to experience it with them, because that's what makes me feel for the characters. And in that sense, this book was very well done. What I didn't appreciate so much was the fact that the pacing was a little wanky. Oh, I shouldn't say that word. Wonky. Willy wonky. The pacing seemed really good to me, a little on the slow side, but I was okay with it because it took the time to develop the relationship between Jessica and Vlad. But the book seemed to climax about 3/5 of the way through. So I was a little put off by that because I still had 2/5 to go that I didn't really feel were necessary. That I, in fact, dubbed unworthy of the book. I dubbed it. Took out my queenly sword and I dubbed it Sir Unnecessary of Irrelevancy Land. Now it's time for the spoilers. The ending, effing, what? Why? Okay. It went from high school graduation, you know, Jessica finally starting to heal, even if bad things were still happening. I'm trying to kind of sort of say spoilers so that people know that I'm actually going to start saying stuff that's in the book, so they shouldn't listen to me. But, and then it just turned into this weird new moon kind of thing where everyone went on a Transylvania road trip and they had to shove so much vampire history of the Dushko. Yep. Into maybe 50, 75 pages. Like, I was in history class for the last 2/5 of that book, and I was not happy about it because it wasn't even useful history. I was okay with it until that happened. Until it turned into a weird new moony fan fiction at the end there. I genuinely enjoyed the book. So because I liked 3/5 of it, I will give it 3 out of 5 stars. Why you wanna subscribe to me?